No, I never see any of these recordings.
Me neither. I would never. I hate watching anything with me in it. Oh, what is that?
I would love to see the recording.
Oh, would you?
Okay.
Well, it's on YouTube.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Doghouse Theater.
Doghouse Theater or yeah, Doghouse Theater.
Oh.
Right. Probably also on Facebook Live.
On Facebook,
Doghouse
it's
Theater.
Tao of Improv.
Yeah, or
Wow.
Doghouse.
All right. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's quickly go over some of the things. Right. Oh goodness. Um, so, what are some things that we normally jump in that we normally discuss?
We've been doing random lately.
Yes, the idea that the whole idea. I know. I say it a lot. The whole idea of randomness. The idea of doing random things, particularly at the beginning of a scene, for no reason. To not have a reason to do them. To not have any preconception as to why you're doing a thing at the beginning of scenes or toward the middle of a scene. Just do them. Use certain tools such as scene dynamics, louder, softer, quicker, slower, farther, nearer, that sort of thing. Do these things not because they're called for, but just to do them, and the reason for doing them happens after you do them. You create the reasons. It works 10 times better in person on live on a stage, but it really does work in this format too. So rather than thinking at the beginning of a scene, what's going on, or where is this going, just make random moves, say random things, and just respond and react as normally or as naturally as you can, without trying to think of why just yet, because for various reasons. Number one, you can't know why. Even if you're wasting your time trying to think of the reason why you're doing something at the beginning of a scene. Because if I'm in a scene with you at the beginning of the scene and you do something, I don't know why you're doing it. You don't know why I don't know what's in your mind. I don't know where the scene's going in your head, and you don't know where I think the scene is going. Neither one of us should be thinking that it's going anywhere. We should just be filling the scene with things, and those things will make us will eventually, quickly or slowly, will eventually make sense. One of the analogies I use is dots. You've got a pen, I've got a pen, we've got a big whiteboard. You put a dot, I put a dot. Why did I put the dot there? No reason. You put a dot, I put a dot, you put a dot, I put a dot. Enough dots accumulate, we start to see maybe if we connect them, it makes an umbrella. We still haven't talked about it. But you see an umbrella, I see a tree, and we put some dots, and now, oh yes, you know what? It was a tree. So now we start connecting the dots and shading it in, and wow, we built a tree. But when we were putting the dots down, we weren't thinking of that. We couldn't know. And if I had tree in my head, there's no way I can put a dot and another dot to show you that I'm thinking tree. And who am I to decide that anyway in a scene? So the reason we try to do random stuff at the beginning of the scene is because that's what the scene is. It's random at the start. If you have an idea as to where it's going, then all you're going to be doing is trying to manipulate your partner into going where you want them to go, and that's not a scene. That's a kidnapping, I guess, but it's not a scene. So we give in to the inevitable. The inevitable is let's do stuff. And let's try to react naturally as a character might. And then just be aware of things, and then something will stick in your head, and you'll start to say, oh, yeah, this is beginning to take shape. Let's keep going. Okay, now this has a definite shape. Let's now intentionally, go in that direction. If you try to do it the other way, if you try to intentionally go in a direction at the beginning, you will wind up with chaos at the end. If you start with randomness and a little bit of chaos at the beginning, you will wind up with order at the end. It's a difficult concept for people to get because they don't like going onto a stage not knowing why they're there and what they're doing. What is that?
Question.
Yeah,
So what's the best way to handle a scene partner who's clearly, well,
not
to
doing
use your
that.
term, manipulating the scene? Yeah.
Well, there are a few answers to that question. If it's someone who just does that, I'd make sure they were never my scene partner again. That's one way to do it. What's one way to handle a boyfriend who's always cheating on you?
But
Get
if
rid of
you're
him.
already there,
I
Cheat
know.
as well. Cheat
I
as
know.
well.
Yeah, randomly. Yeah. But yes, you're right. So that's the long-term solution, is to, if that keeps happening, avoid them, and so other people will too. In the scene, the best thing you can do is to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, even if the other person isn't doing the technique that you're doing, if you're doing it, then your scene is halfway good. They have to deal with you in just the same as you have to deal with them. So if they seem to be trying to manipulate things, and it's clear and obvious, and it's just not a good idea, and you can feel that, there's nothing wrong with saying, Kevin, whatever name you're using in the scene, I feel like you're trying to manipulate me into going in a particular direction here. I think you're trying to make this needs to be about us, Kevin. There's a problem with us, and you keep talking about, whether we should get a boy's bicycle or a girl's bicycle. And I'm telling you, this is about something much deeper, Kevin. So you got to wake him up. There's no reason you can't do that. It happens all the time.
got it.
Uh,
I'm
the
sorry,
audience.
I have to do a quick escape. I'll be back.
Okay. That. Yeah, the audience won't know. But Kevin will, if he's not a total idiot, will figure it out. But just do what you do. If you're a musician and you are jamming with a bunch of other musicians, and there's one person there who's just constantly trying to change the key and trying to play leads when there shouldn't be one. I mean, what do? You just play the best you can. Play what you know how to play, the best way you know how to play. And next time you see him coming, don't play with him. It's all you can do. Chances are, if everyone treats them that way, if everyone does that to Kevin, Kevin won't want to play anymore because Kevin's not getting his way. So I've seen that happen as well. It depends on the will of the group. If there are more Kevins than there are you, then you're screwed. If there are more you than there are Kevins, then Kevin's screwed. It just seems to work that way. That you find your own tribe. Anything else? Any other improv-y things? So yeah, so as we said, we avoid this at all costs. We just don't do it. We don't insert plot. It's there. It's there. I mean, but you don't do it. It emerges from what's going on. Once again, for the same reason, because you can't. Because I don't know what your plot is. You don't know what my plot is. And if we do improv really well, then we wind up with stuff that nobody could have thought of. So you limit yourself if you try to do what you're thinking of. You're supposed to discover this stuff. And if you discover it, what happens is you wind up in a place where no one's ever been before or ever will be again. So avoid plot. Stop worrying about why you're doing things at the beginnings of scenes. Just do them. Care. Yeah, you have to care. You know. I was saying this to someone the other day. That I can't make you or anyone care about me or about anything. I can make you do all kinds of things if I put a gun to your head, but I can't make you actually care about something. No one can. But caring has to be there. In other words, you have to care that the scene is working. You have to care what I'm saying, or I have to care what you're saying, what we're doing. And the only person that can make you care is you. I can't do it. I can't. Whatever I do, I can't force you to care about the scene we're doing. That's on you. If you don't care, if there's not a caring thing going on between us, then the other person that won't care is the audience. If you want the audience to give a damn, act like you give a damn in a scene. And when I say, I don't mean your character has to act like they give a damn. I mean you as the actor have to act like this scene is important. I know techniques. I have tools to use. What is being said here is important to me. I'm going to give it my best. I'm not going to let things bounce off me. I'm going to be affected. You know, spend less time worrying about how you can affect the scene, and spend more time worrying about how the scene can affect you. And then you'll be better. Since you don't have to worry about plot, you don't have too much to worry about in the first place. Okay. So, any other thoughts before you can start doing stuff? Nope. Okay, let's start doing stuff. So we'll just, I'll just go across the board here. So we've got this here. So I'll have you guys do your thing, and I'll remove everybody else. And everybody else can see. And I will get out of the way. And try to remember, everyone, that you have techniques and tools to use. Repetition is a tool. Pausing is a tool. Leaving more gaps or over talking is a tool. They teach you not to over talk, but that's nonsense. Loud, soft is a tool. Showing emotion, being affected by something is a tool. Not having to always verbally respond is a tool. So just remember those things and just be as random as you can to start with. And then when you start to feel where it's going, start to go with the flow. I'll get out of your way and get rid of your names. And I'm gone. Go ahead.
I don't care.
I'm sorry.
I said I don't care.
I don't too. I said I don't too.
Fine. You go ahead. You keep smoking.
You met me as a smoker.
You met me as a smoker hater.
And we've been going on for 2 years.
Yes.
I even try to appreciate your printed blouse for years.
But how am I supposed to appreciate your smoking when it kills you very slowly?
By being like me, appreciating your salty spaghetti.
There you are again with my salty spaghetti. You
And
always like
your
things that are bland, but maybe it's your taste because you smoke, so you don't have taste anymore.
I have taste. I chose you. You like that, huh?
Fine. That's why we've been on for 2 years.
Yeah.
Always know how to
If
get.
I stop smoking, you throw away all your printed blouses.
Oh, but all these printed blouses are from your mother. What will she say?
And all my cigarettes make me continue to write.
Okay. I mean, I don't think we can afford to live without your writing.
I can't stop smoking if we don't live anymore with your mother. Can we give her up?
Okay, we can give her up.
Good. You can keep your printed blouses. You can get rid of your mother. We're now all by ourselves. Now, I want a kid.
I'm not stopping you. I'm pausing you. Here's a thing I'd like you to do. I was going to put a little banner up, but it's easier to just say it. What I want you to now do is you're only allowed to have sentences of 2 words
2 words.
from
Okay.
now. Yeah, either both of you.
Okay.
You got 2 words, 2 words, 2 words, 2 words, 2 words until further notice. Go ahead.
A kid?
Bye, Mom.
A kid.
We're alone.
You're not.
No, Mommy.
No baby.
Make one.
You make.
Takes 2. Mommy,
Get
Daddy.
another.
Only you.
Go on.
Now,
Will
you're
you
only
do
allowed
it?
to nope. You're only allowed to use sentences of 2 words, and your sentence has to begin with the word I or you.
Daddy.
You, daddy.
You, Mama.
Me, no.
You can.
I can't.
You play.
You can repeat yourself.
You can.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
I will.
I will.
Limitations off. Say
Yes.
anything you want.
So let's do it
Okay. Let's make a baby.
in 30 minutes.
All right.
Eat pasta first.
Okay, that'll do it. Thank you.
That's weird.
I know. I know. Yeah.
This
30 minute
sounds like
daily.
Tarzan and Lee Jane Yu Tarzan.
Well, I'm getting an echo from somewhere. Uh, why did I do that? I'm still getting an echo. Why did I do that?
Would do what?
Why did I give you that limitation? Why did I? What? Any reason?
Because logic has taken over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it it was fine, but it was becoming a discussion, and and you were inventing stuff, and it's a lot of information that we just don't need. We don't care about all that stuff. We just we want a connection, and when you limit the number of words you're allowed to use, and then it has to be, you what? I do. You are? I am. You are? I am. You're not. I do. Yeah, and it has to be that. Suddenly you get focused on each other, and you start realizing how not a verbal thing improv is. How it is about connection and about two people, and it's not about some plot that you can dream up. So it's just about reacting. And you'll if you do that little bouncing around thing with the 2 words or 3 words or whatever, you'll eventually get to a point where you're both invested, and then you can do whatever the hell you want because you've built this solid thing between you. But if you just reduce the chatter and increase the emotional connection, then later the chatter means more. But you don't have to fill an improv scene with verbiage. Not that that's what you were really doing, but it seemed like the relationship you were describing of these two people, you probably know one another pretty well if you're talking about having a baby together. So there's probably not a lot that really needs to be said between people like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know about you, but my wife and I don't have long Shakespearean discussions. I made meatballs. Again? You like meatballs? Yeah, I guess. You guess? Yeah, I do. Do you? I do. You don't? I do. That kind of shit. So that means more than, well, I use deer meat because deer meat is lower in fat and it's more ecologically sound than you. Fuck that shit. Who needs it? So, if your tendency is to do this, then do this every once in a while. Because it doesn't matter what the hell your scene's about. Don't care. No one cares. Nobody cares. You don't care. Cool. Let's move along. I'm going to go right down the line here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You got it. I'm out of here.
You're wearing lipstick.
You're wearing lunging blouse.
You want to borrow this, I suppose.
I'm going to stop you since we just started. It's improv. We don't refer to what we're actually wearing or what we actually look like.
Oh.
We don't, and we don't use an iPhone. We use an iPhone. We don't talk, hey, Tom, love your hat. You're blank, and you're not wearing that unless you decide to say that. But I think you said it because we pointed it out before. But you're not the two of you. You're someone else, and you're You could be wearing a clown costume right now, but whatever you're wearing, it's not what you're wearing. Okay.
My heart.
Your heart?
Yeah.
I can hear it's beating fast.
I have a microcardiology.
Since when?
I just know today.
Mom and dad knows this already.
Yeah.
George, your boyfriend knows this already.
He caused this to me. Ate,
When we were young, I told you to protect your heart. Literally and metaphorically. Did you? Did you?
no. No. I'm so in love. That's why. And it caused my heart. The doctor told me that I can't be healed. But only true love can.
What is this? A Disney movie? What are we supposed to do? Find a frog and kiss you?
No. Ate, what we're going to do? I might die.
You will die. You think it's easy on me to hear that?
I will die.
If we need to find a frog or a prince, I will do it for you.
So I will do a bucket list now before I die.
Okay. Name 10 of your
Yes.
bucket list. The 10, the 10.
10.
As fast as
Okay.
you
Oh
can.
my god. Go to other parts of the world.
1,
Uh, uh, go to the mountain.
2,
Uh, 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 somersault in the circus.
3.
Well enough.
We should stick to
Oh
4.
no.
We
Four.
should stick to 4. We should stick to 4. Just fall in love. Fall in love with the mountains, with the sea, with anything. Let's just tour around the world.
Okay, with you.
With me and George, her boyfriend.
Oh my god, I'm going back to him.
You split already?
Yeah, because he caused my heart to be bigger.
Tell me. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. You didn't.
I don't want my heart to be enlarging, ate.
What are we going to do?
Or yeah, we could bring him along.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
I'll
so
give you the
it's
love you need. I'll provide it. I'm your sister. I'll heal your heart.
Mm, mm. I know you like that dress. In I saw that. I saw that you like the dress. Yeah, it suits you.
Uh,
It'll be a gift. I know, I know.
I won't. You are enough.
Hmm?
I won't take no dress. We'll buy medicine for you.
Ate. Ate! I love you.
Yes. Ading.
Ate.
Ading.
No corny stuff. I love you.
No corny stuff. No
Yeah.
corny stuff.
My gosh, I'm panicking. I'm not used to saying I love you.
Ha! You're not saying I love you to me. But I can see your poster say I love you to everyone.
Ate, I feel that my heart just got smaller.
Okay. 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 Yeah, your heart just got smaller. I think that's a good thing. Anything? Any thoughts? You guys? Any thoughts from the two of you? From Andy or Joy? Any thought about that? Just any feedback from anyone or the two of you?
I keep making it grounded by giving like memories, but I don't know if it was enough to show our characters
Hmm.
or to have a strong relationship
Hmm.
or to make the audience care.
Yeah. Well, obviously you cared. Um, I think one thing that is always true in well, it's often true in improv scenes is that is that trying to solve the problem is a problem. So if your natural inclination is when you're presented with a problem, someone presents you with a problem that you try to help them solve it, you've got to not do that in improv, at least not too often. So either don't solve a problem or solve the problem but actually make it worse while you're solving it. It's not it's not it's not necessarily about how to actually solve it, because if you're trying to actually solve it, you have to keep coming up with reasons for the scene to keep going, as opposed to if you don't try to solve it, or if you solve it badly, if you're a good friend who actually is harmful or an enabler, then it's a little easier to sustain a scene. But we don't want to what's the word I'm looking for? We don't want to make things easier. We want to make them tougher if we can. At some point, it doesn't have to be all the time in the scene, but at some point, someone has got to be someone's got to be the idiot. Someone's got to be the one that everyone in the audience is like, oh, what a jerk. Who would do that? Well, you would. Your character would. So I guess to not always be likable. I'm good at that. In real life. Okay, let's shift it up. What do we got here? I got Nisha and Don. Just another thing that I was telling a class the other night. All kinds of emotions are good. There are some emotions in scenes that aren't good, that aren't useful, and you can just write them down, look at them, and remember to try to avoid those emotions. And those emotions are apathy, being blasé, being apathetic. Nothing affects me. That is a type of emotion, I suppose, and that's one you want to get rid of. Everything in a scene should matter, and it should affect you. The more it affects you, the better. But often this happens in scenes. Usually it's guys who do it, beginner guys who do this. No matter what you say, scene partner, you're not going to get me. You're not going to affect me. I'm too strong for that. I'm not going to break down. I'm not going to admit that you just made me upset. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to beg you. I'm off. What? You just said you just hit my dog with your car? Oh, well, I have other dogs. No, no, no. It's got to matter. Apathy doesn't work. It's like instead of putting gasoline in your car, it's like putting water in. It's not going to fuel it. So avoid that. Okay. Let's pop it up there. Let me get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. And there. Okay. Go for it. I'll get out of the way.
You know, when you snap your fingers like that, it does something weird to my ears. I'm just saying.
It's a habit. I'm sure I'll stop eventually, but I'm nervous.
I am too.
So, what's your ritual?
I'm sorry?
What's your ritual?
What's my ritual? Well, on a first date, the first thing that I always do is look at the person in their eyes and see if there's anything there. That's mine. What's your ritual?
I think about everything that could possibly go wrong.
Oh, right.
And then,
Right.
as soon as the day starts, I realize, oh, it's not one of those scenarios. So we're good.
Yeah. I want to thank David for setting us up because, I think it says more about his love for me than it does. I mean, he would, turn me on to someone as wonderful as you. That's really, really nice of him.
That's the thing about David. He listens fully to what exactly you're looking for. He doesn't jump to conclusions. And that's why I think a lot of his matches do work out, one way or another.
Yeah, I wish it would work out for him too. He's not very lucky in love.
I think we should call all the other couples, the ones that did work out, and get together and plan. See if we can do something.
You mean all the ones he's coupled with that has not worked out for him?
No, all the ones he has set up, and it did work out.
Oh, like having a big party with all the ones that he set up that has worked out. I wonder if we would be included in that. And maybe that's a little too forward for a first date.
I like that you're thinking that, though. It would be nice.
I know why you set us up. There's something very special about you.
I get the feeling I know why he set us up. But yeah. you mentioned that this is your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. It's my favorite. I don't know why we didn't go to yours, but maybe if we do a second date, we'll go to yours.
Yes, and with mine, there's always a story.
You know what? Let's just pretend we're on the second date and tell me the story, please.
So it was one of those days where, everything that could possibly
Go wrong.
uh,
What's going
go
on?
wrong. Yeah, just one of those days. And I was absolutely knackered and I just needed to have something to eat. And there was this promotion. And there was this person wearing like all this really strange costume. For the life of me, I can't understand why anyone would promote a restaurant wearing a scraggly rabbit costume.
Huh?
But he passed me a pamphlet. I took it, and it had this buffet of desserts. And basically, it was the comfort food of anyone's dreams. And that was it.
Oh, wow.
I went in, I tasted the food, and I was like, this is the perfect way to solve or to, soothe a really, really ruffled day. Yeah.
Oh. And that's also the favorite food of the restaurant, I guess, huh?
Yeah, they are really good with desserts. Oh boy.
I hope we make to a second date.
So do I. Nice job.
Who the fuck are you? Where did that guy come?
Funny though.
I'm David, and I wanted it for myself. Damn it! I didn't think it would work out. Ah, cool. Any thoughts, anybody?
It seemed real. They were cute.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who didn't have a relationship yet, it worked. Like the way
Mhm.
they were carrying on the conversation.
Mhm. What else? Anything else anyone saw?
I love the connection. I think I don't know if it was so natural, and I got, as an audience, I got
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
that have been a ano, audio only improv, it'll still work.
Yeah. True. True. Yeah. Could have been a scene in a movie.
And I'd want to see what happens next.
Mm-hmm. Well, presumably dessert, but. Um,
What?
yeah. There certainly wasn't conflict, which you don't need. What happened? Did we just lose someone? Did I do that? No. Yeah, there wasn't conflict. It was someone once said that I forget which great person said it, but that if you can engage your audience, that's probably the best thing you can do. In other words, if you make them laugh, that's fine too. But at the very minimum, please try to engage one another and engage the audience. If I, as an audience member, feel engaged by what's going on, I don't really care if I'm not laughing hysterically every 5 seconds. So and it was charming and engaging, so that was certainly good, I thought. Let me get Josh back in here. There he is. It was very natural. Mhm. And we haven't heard the word knackered in here in a long time, so that was nice.
Yeah.
It reminded
Wasn't
Yeah.
quite
it reminded
sure
me
what
of
to say.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sorry.
it reminded me of like the movie Before Sunrise. It's like purely conversation.
Okay.
It's like a conversation that can go on and on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Um, cool. Yes.
Yeah, they made me realize that it's still possible for a scene to be real and to be grounded, even if the two people start not knowing each other. Because usually one of the tips is when you're in a scene, you're supposed to know the other person for at least 5 years. And so I
Right.
was nervous when they were, oh, first date. So how will they
Right.
make it work? But they really believed that they were there, and then they introduced this character, this third character that kind of tied everything up together. So it all worked well.
Well, where I come from, we don't say we say 6 months. That we don't say 5 years. So it varies. You're supposed to have known each other for at least 6 months. But they did know each other. It's not like they were strangers. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. So you're right. It was they were there together intentionally. So yeah, it was fine. It was lovely. Did someone else have a thing to say? Don, did you? Were you about to say something? No.
Yeah, it was a rom com meet cute scene,
Yeah. Well,
and the the way that it uh, relates to the 5 month rule is that David knew us
yeah. Right. So there's a connection.
Yeah,
You're
that
not.
it
You're
will take
that
you're
way.
time.
not strangers. You're not
Right,
strangers. You didn't
right.
just happen to meet.
But yeah, it would have been, yes, it would have been different if we had known each other for 5 months. But on a first date, oh, actually, you know what? It could have been we were friends and then decided or something like that. But
Well,
that's another scene
yeah,
altogether.
it is, and you can always do that sort of thing. And by the way, if you're ever in a scene anywhere, and someone sirs or ma'ams you, they call you sir or call you ma'am, and act as though you've just met, and hey ma'am, can I show you a pair of shoes? You don't have to put up with that. You can immediately tell that person, hey, I'm Charlotte. Don't you remember me? Well, I sat behind you in
Right,
chemistry class in
right. Don't I
in
know
high
you
school.
from
Oh my God,
somewhere?
Charlotte! So now you've got something in common. Now something matters. Up until then, it's just a transaction, and who cares? But now you
Mhm.
care. So if someone sirs or ma'ams you, unsir and unma'am yourself as quickly as possible to make the scene interesting. Cool. Let me just get this going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's you guys, and I will get out of your way. You heard all that advice. You're free to ignore it.
Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha.
Quiet!
I know what you're thinking.
What?
You tell me. I have to see if I'm right.
You speak so soft.
I'm
I know
speaking
what you're
loud.
thinking. No, your loudness makes me feel you're soft.
You could be
Ah! What's
right.
that noise? See?
Focus. Focus on me.
I'm trying my best. Focus on me. You said you're looking upstairs.
And a cockroach flew.
Cockroach!
Yeah.
We are so very unhygienic.
Duh. Well, that's because you're not here anymore to clean the house.
only been 3 weeks.
I miss you.
Yuck! You miss the fuck. You miss me.
But the cockroach misses you. And the
Okay,
rats.
I bought a vacuum cleaner, right? 3 weeks ago. Because I told you that I'm going to left the house. Why didn't you use it? It still have a ribbon in it. You you
Well,
always
I
keep.
hate cleaning. I hate cleaning. That's your job.
Why why do I have to clean the house? Huh?
Because Berto, that's your role. I'm done with this cool off. I don't like to cool off anymore.
Pull off?
Mm.
What? Are we being hot? I don't understand the concept of cool off.
But then that's why you're there and that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
We decided to cool off.
What the fuck are you talking about? Cool off? Ang mahiya fucking oven? Okay, I decided to left because I have a business trip. What are you
No,
talking about? You!
no,
Huh?
I heard. Sam, you said you wanted to go because I thought I thought you were wanting a cool off. I was half asleep when you said goodbye.
Okay, I will connect the dots, okay? I gave you a vacuum cleaner. I said, I will left the house. I was in a hurry. That's why I have a mad voice. And then, you were out too. Because the vacuum cleaner is not yet open. And there's a lot of flying cockroaches. You've been out.
Because every time I tried to open the vacuum cleaner, I would cry. I thought it was a symbol of your departure.
You are cheating on me, huh?
Scene.
Tangi, I was
Scene. Yeah, that is the obvious conclusion that anybody would draw from that.
not.
I love you so much. The vacuum cleaner reminds me of you. I miss you. I love you. That must mean she's cheating on you. Okay, that's how I would take it. Any, it's not me. I'm not defensive. You're defensive. Um, any thoughts?
I enjoyed it with Josh. Anything goes.
That's true. Yes. Yeah. He had no idea what you meant by cooling off, which is cool. I mean, he was taking it literally, like
I know,
a
right?
cooling off period between you, but he was taking it literally like it's no, it's hot. What are you talking about? But I like that you stuck with your point of view, and you kept on missing him, and you kept on insisting that you know that
Like,
it's clear that your relationship suffers from a huge communication problem.
and like a comedy of errors.
Yeah, right. Miscommunication. Anything else? Anyone? Okay, I'll jump in with everybody. I'll just go around the horn. I'll do one with it. The thing that we do. So I will start. Over. Andy, you ready? I'm gonna go around that way. So here we go. Let me see. All right. Oops. How'd that happen? Where's Andy? Oh, there's Andy. Okay. All right.
You left the refrigerator open.
No. No, it couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me.
So you're saying the cat did it?
Yes. Yes,
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
the cat is so smart, you know.
Yeah. Well, cat. The cat ran the lawnmower over the roses last weekend, if you remember.
I'm so blessed to have that
I
cat.
didn't ask for the cat. I didn't ask for the cat. You know, I wanted a dog because dogs are stupid and they would never leave the refrigerator open.
You want a dog? I might be looking at one right now.
Oh, you mean me?
Oh,
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 you mean me?
oh,
Oh, you mean me? Oh,
oh,
you don't mean you mean me
oh,
because I act
oh.
like a dog. Because I act like a dog.
Oh, you felt like
I
it.
do act like a dog. I'm a dog.
Oh,
I'm a dog.
oh,
I'm a
oh,
dog. I'm
no,
loyal.
yeah.
I'm loyal. I'm not so smart that I do stupid things, but I'm just stupid enough that I don't realize that. So, yeah, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Fine. What are you? What are you?
A cat, like some smart, and I can like
If
open and close the refrigerator for
if you were
you.
a cat, you'd be way too cool to be talking to me right now. Wouldn't you? I'm just a dog. If you were a cat, would you even
Dog.
waste your time talking to me? Some
You're like
cat.
a dog.
You're a shitty cat.
I'm a shitty
Yeah, you're a
cat.
shitty cat. I'm
I'm the
at least
best
I'm a
shitty
good
cat
dog.
in
No,
this
oh yeah,
town.
yeah.
The best shitty cat that you could ever see in your life.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Go clean yourself. Fine. But don't blame me because the refrigerator door is open. That's what you cats do. Yeah. I hate cats that laugh.
I hate dogs that are lazy.
They're the best kind of dog.
Oh, the
When
best
I see a
kind?
dog who isn't lazy, when I see a dog who is up doing things, I think, what does he have to hide? Who's he trying to impress? What does he think he is, a cat?
I hope that dog tries to impress me just for once.
I try. I try to impress you. I brought you the stick. Didn't I bring you the stick?
You brought me a stick.
Oh, forget it.
The stick.
Cats. Okay, who's up? You're up. Where are you? Nisha, you there? Oh, there you are.
Sorry, my internet died for a second.
I know the feeling. Okay. I don't think you could say it's your fault. I don't.
That's very generous of you.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. How would you know? How would anybody know? It's not your fault.
Hopefully, they don't look too closely. I'm at the point I think I'll break.
What do you mean?
I think, like, if they ask questions, I will just give it away.
do you mean you're going to give it away? You can't just give it away. This affects both of us.
Okay, okay.
This affects
Let's-
me and you.
Let's work on our story.
It's too late
So-
for that. It's too late to work on our story. It's too late to work on our story. I need you to start to feel the panic that I'm feeling.
Oh, I am.
You-
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
So you're panicking right now.
What do you
You're
think?
Wow. That is a panic face. I've never seen you make a panic face before. Joni, I've never seen you make a panic face ever. Holy shit.
Dave, I have trained myself to always keep
I know.
as steady
I know.
and
I know.
smiley.
That's why when I see you make a panic face, it fills me with dread. Holy shit. This is worse than I thought. Oh no.
Okay, what we do need to do
What? Tell me. Anything.
is let's play
Okay.
music.
What?
Let's think of a favorite song. What's your favorite song?
Echoes by Pink Floyd. It's 23 minutes, but it doesn't have very many words.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Mostly-
Yeah, just play that in your mind. So we'll just
God.
play that in our mind right now.
Okay.
And
It's
yeah,
very psychedelic.
okay.
Wow.
We
I'm
can do
tripping.
this. We can do this.
I'm tripping. I'm really tripping now. I can hear it.
Okay. So what we need to do is just deny. deny.
Shh. I'm at the good part right now. I'm at the part where the synthesizers come in. This is good. Yeah. Maybe I should have picked a shorter song, you think? Probably should have picked a shorter song or more recent song. How about something by Adele or something by, like, I don't know,
I think we don't need another song. I
Billie
think
Eilish or no, we're good.
we're good. We're in a
So we're
good
not
place.
panicking anymore. Because you're not
Are
gonna
you
make the
panicking?
you're not
I'm
gonna,
not.
you're not gonna make the panic face anymore, right? Good. Never make
All right.
the panic face again. That's
Okay.
good. That's
I
good.
promise I
That's
won't make
good.
the panic face. Okay, so
That was close. That was semi panic face. Holy shit. This is, oh God.
the strategy.
We're
Let's
so-
talk strategy.
No,
right
we're
now.
screwed. We're screwed. Run.
Just
Run. Run, Joni. Run now while you can.
okay.
Scene. Okay. We got here. Josh, you're up next. For no apparent reason. There you go.
I do not understand the concept of 8. You have to work 8 hours a day. You have to drink glasses of water, 8 glasses of water a day, right? Unfair. How about if your glass is just like this and you're a big person, right?
I don't know. What if you have 7 big things instead of 8 little things?
Yeah.
Like, why does an octave have to be an octave? Why can't it be something else?
I know. It has to be like,
I hate numbers. Okay. I hate
Yeah.
I hate all numbers. I don't like any number. Say a number. Say any number.
Yeah.
Say a number. Any number at all. Say it.
75.
I hate that number. I hate that number. I really do. In fact, that's the worst number you could have picked.
No,
75.
75.
75. Ugh.
Oh yes.
I'm 3/4 of a century. Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares, man?
Really?
Right. It's all 75. Yeah.
Why do we have numbers? Why do we even need them for? Do you know what we have numbers for?
Yeah.
So that people who like math can feel smart and important.
Ha!
That's it.
You got it.
Hey, I'd like a raise. Do you know differential equations? No. Yeah, you're stupid. You don't get one.
Shit, man.
You think 8's the problem? 8's where it starts.
I'm fucking blown out. Blown away.
I can't. What?
It's him, right?
Huh?
Your boss.
Oh, yeah.
He has this chart again. The mathematical chart, oh. He's
Yeah,
holding
I know. I can fake my way through that.
Mm-hmm. How about the age? Does age have a number?
Age?
Yeah.
Hey, you know 0's not a number? It's a numeral. Yeah.
0 is a shape, man.
Wow. See? And a shape is something.
Shape is something.
So 0 is something.
Yes. It's
I'm
better
gonna
to be.
I'm going to tell the boss that right now.
Yeah. It's
Calls
better,
me.
you know.
Yeah.
You have something on your mind.
Yeah, guy got 0.
I got
Something.
0.
What's in there?
I got a shape.
0.
Yes. From now on,
From
I
now
will
on.
call myself 0.
Double 0. You and me. Okay, Em. So?
I'm feeling better.
You don't sound like you're feeling better.
Whew.
You're not really feeling better, are you? You're just saying that? You can tell me. I'm your doctor. Okay?
You're going to judge me.
Judge you? Just because you're sick? I'm a doctor. I don't judge people because they're sick. I judge them because they can't pay. Not because they're sick.
Okay.
You see, I mean, you seem like you're not feeling well. I mean, it is what I do for a living. I mean,
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I keep on coming back to you.
I know. It's frustrating for me.
When I'm on my way here, I feel so sick. And then when I see you, everything, all my symptoms disappear.
Yeah, I noticed. There's never anything wrong with you.
So you never give me anything to drink. Like, I need medicine.
You need Jack Daniels. You need to drink alcohol heavily.
But I'm allergic to alcohol.
Because you've only been taking microdoses of it.
Mm.
Yeah. You need, like, clinical amounts of it. That's all.
Will you?
You and I. We're going to go out. And I'm going to write you a prescription for Johnny Walker Black. Okay? It's over the counter. You can get it just about anywhere. I will sit there with you, and I'll even have some myself to show you that it works.
We're going out drinking. Yay!
Well, that's one way to look at it, but don't say it that way. The insurance won't pay.
I can't think of anyone better to drink with.
Me neither.
I mean, if anything happens to me, you're there.
If I'm there, something will happen to you. You're up.
Do you like it?
It's really nice. It's really good. I like it very much. Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so this is
It's, yeah. That's good.
the
It's better than what I have. It's nice.
what's it's okay.
No,
What
it's
you
it's
have?
better. It's better. It's clearly demonstrably better than what I have. It's better.
No, it's just
It's
I
it's
went for a fairy tale princess,
I,
and you
I
went
get it.
for
I went for Cruella de Vil, I suppose. I don't know. I liked this. Now I see you, and I hate this and myself. Okay, that's just okay. That's all right.
oh.
That's what this is all about. You know, self-esteem. It's a zero-sum game. Self-esteem. You can't have self-esteem without taking it from someone else. So
You want me to give you some? I have lots
no,
of
no, no,
self-esteem right
no,
now.
no, no. You know what? It's overrated. Self-esteem is overrated. Self-loathing is just as powerful. So, but it's nice. It looks very good. It's nice. You don't look like a fairy princess. You look like you're, auditioning for the crown. Which is nice to be the Queen Elizabeth, the young Queen Elizabeth, not the old bitch.
Oh, but I was going for Cinderella. Now I feel less
Oh,
confident about myself. And now
oh,
it looks like your Cruella de Vil is so
it's
much better than mine.
it now and when you say it that way, yeah,
You look like you look like a very rich person who's going to kill a lot of dogs. I like really believe like I have a dog and I don't want to give you my dog.
I wouldn't, I wouldn't,
I
because
hate
whatever happens, you will have brought that on yourself. This is
yes.
good. We should do this more often.
I'm such a bad dog owner.
Yeah, I'm making tea. You want tea?
No, 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 no. I don't want any of your tea. I don't probably don't deserve it.
No, I doubt it. It's not good tea anyway. You're up. Can't hear you.
Meryl Streep or Glenn Close?
Definitely going close. I don't like Meryl Streep. Never did. A dingo ate my baby. No, sorry.
I was talking about what you're gonna wear for Halloween.
Oh, I thought you were like, who's my secret crush? Definitely not. No, definitely not.
Glenn Close is your crush?
Well, compared to Meryl Streep, if those are my only choices, I don't like
But
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep is pretty in The French Lieutenant's Woman.
She's not pretty. She just acts pretty.
You have to be careful.
Why?
You know what Glenn Close did to Michael Douglas, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Hey, the party we're going to.
yeah.
Will anyone there have heard of Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, or Meryl Streep?
Um, they're younger. They only know Britney Spears.
If that.
But look, your skin is perfect as close.
We're going to be around a lot of younger people.
Yeah.
We're going to
We
have to
should
really stop talking about
we should go
like
out
those
with Meryl
people,
Streep's friends.
Humphrey Bogart and
Yeah.
Albert Einstein and George Washington and all those people.
And Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln. Well, they like Lincoln because of the beard.
Maybe let's just spend the day at the Lincoln Monument.
Could.
But
Honest
Glenn
Abe.
Close, really Glenn Close?
Yeah. Didn't Meryl Streep once play Abraham Lincoln? Wouldn't surprise me.
Glenn Close used to play. Yeah, she never played an
No, she never
American
played.
leader. Yeah.
Who's left? Don. Oh, not that again, man. What? What? You went to what?
No, it's the easiest thing in the world. They call it a dab. come on, get with the program, man. We're going to go to Studio 54. You got to learn the new dance steps.
Studio 54. Dude. Studio 54? The last person who ever went to Studio 54 is 54.
Oh, really? Well, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they've revived it now.
Oh, did they?
They've revived it.
Well, they would have had to. They probably had those two paddles and go, clear! That's the only way to revive Studio 54 and the people who go there.
That you're just saying that because you don't want to go with me. That's all.
It's not
You
that I
don't
don't
have
want to
to
go.
go.
It's not that I don't want to go to Studio 54 with you. Okay, I don't want to go to Studio 54 with you, but that's not it.
Well, you don't want to go, but that's not it.
No,
Come on.
what is this? What are you doing?
That's dab, man. That's what
I
they
know
do.
what it is,
Yeah.
but when you do it, it
You
isn't.
do? You know what it is?
I know what it is when
Then
normal
you tell
people
me.
do it.
What
When
is
you
it?
do
Because
it, it's
I
not.
don't get it. I don't even know what it is. It's what they do.
You doing this is like a Muslim doing this. I mean, it doesn't fit.
What? Do you know why a Muslim does that?
They don't do that.
Yeah, Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why they dab. Muslims dab all the time.
I'm sure they do.
Because they do it in a mosque.
They, yeah. You know where they don't do it?
Where?
Studio 54!
Oh, God. You hurt my nails. I had my nails in a...
I don't remember who's left
Studio
after you.
54. Studio 54.
What about it? What about it?
Tell me.
About Studio 54? Oh, wow, yeah.
Let me remember.
Oh, well, those are the days, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, every Thursday was Cheryl night. Yeah, everyone got to do coke off somebody named Cheryl. It was great. It was really
My
cool.
God.
Yeah, right?
My God.
Sometimes there were
memories
only
just-
3 Cheryls in
just-
the whole place, and they had to just, really get around.
My
Whoa.
God, the memories just keep flowing to me.
Flooding back. It's funny because
Yeah.
most of the
Who
people...
are you again?
Steve.
Steve, you're
Yes.
my...
What?
You're my... What are we?
What are we?
Yeah.
I'm the guy that you're going out with because I'm a lot older than you and you want to piss off everybody you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
I
you're the
just,
girl I'm going
just-
out with because I'm a lot older than you and I want to piss off everybody that I know.
Oh, I see.
It's working. It's working out.
This, the memories just
Hey.
flowing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the old guy. I'm the one who's supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this works. I mean, we talked about it. You know?
What
lot of
are the other things that I need to
What? A lot of couples
remember?
They have no reason for being together. We do. We piss off everyone. We succeed. Give me 5.
Oh my God! I just remember.
Oh, okay. Calm down. I knew this was gonna
You
happen.
cheated on me.
Oh, yeah, but it was Cheryl night. Who's left? Is anybody left? Did we do? You and I? We did, didn't we? Yes, we did. We're done. We didn't. Okay. 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 I guess I could put you all back so that I'm not the only one talking. Cool. Studio 54. Oh, God.
The fuck is this anyway? This is a dance? That's a dance? I mean, come on.
I don't care. I don't care. So let's do what we do. We'll start here with as we always do with Andrea. No, we start with whoever's there. That's Andrea. So just anything that you saw, liked, got, anything you feel like saying, and we just go around the horn, and that's it. Go.
Okay. I like I like how very random everything felt. Uh, it's
Yeah.
usually very difficult for me to start scenes without like inspiration or prompts,
Or a
but
premise.
or a premise. But I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
Thanks to this class, to do this workshop. I mean, thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool. Thank you. But by the way, there are forms of improv where you do have to have a premise. I'm not anywhere saying that this is it. You can't do it unless you do it this way. Deconstruction type improv, you have to really have premises, and it's a whole different ball game. But if you're in a scene that's premise driven and it's not working, plan B is this, and it will reinvigorate your scene. Okay, Lilith, what do you got?
3 words makes you unthink and prevent discussion but do connection. So in my meetings, I would just say 3 words to shorten the meetings.
Right.
And
3 words, less is
I
more.
miss, I miss Studio 54. Can you explain to me what a sharing night is?
I just made that up. Believe me, I'm the last person you would have caught at Studio 54.
It was
Disco.
sushi night, if I remember properly. Not
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
night.
Sushi and,
Sushi
and
night.
and her two sisters.
That's
Andy, what do you got?
Uh, it's really nice to jump in and just talk about things and then let it flow. Let it flow.
Yeah, it requires a lot of trust. Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Trust.
Yeah. Joy, what do you trust in the other person and trust in the process? Joy, what have you got?
I was surprised by the randomness and the orbit, and when you just like jump in the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's where I live. Okay. M, what have you got?
Mm,
If I'm
I
doing this
just
because there's a
enjoyed.
cat here.
Yeah, I kept on going on and off today, but I just enjoyed myself. No big thoughts.
Good.
Just had fun. Yeah.
Good. I enjoyed our scene, by the way. It was fun.
Yeah, me too.
Nisha, anything?
Yeah, it's great. I think I've always relied on prompts and things like that. So sometimes we play certain games where there's no prompts. I feel like I'm a little bit like drowning, and I think this was super, super helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's long form scenic stuff rather than game driven. But of course, there's often game in the scene. A game is nothing more than finding a pattern and exploiting it. But yeah, stuff actually gets easy. It gets easy when you realize that it's easy, and you just stop pushing it. Stop. You know, trying to make something and just let it flow. Josh, what do you got?
Yan mo yung, I miss the presence of people. You know, eh,
Hi, Olivia.
That's not Olivia.
I'm
This is
not.
not Olivia. No, this is
Who is
Ninja.
that?
Hi,
Ninja.
Ninja.
Olivia's
your
hubby.
cat is a villain cat, right? On a Disney movie, I guess.
What's that?
Your
A
cat.
villain
right?
cat, though.
It's a villain cat.
I guess so.
Well,
Anyway, I
ninjas.
just miss the
So,
process of when you're doing improv online. I think when you're on the spot, you don't have a preparation before that. You know, a warm up, etc. Just
Yeah.
I'm still figuring out how to adapt in this kind of system. Yeah, because I just came in from lock-in rehearsals for Dubai. So I miss my theater friends, and all of them are, we're just connected. You know, you know what I mean? It's like you can you can you can
Feel it.
really sympathize what they feel. You can really see what they are, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean. I just cannot
Hmm.
say it on in English, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Articulate.
Well, what
I'm just I'm just it's hard. Screen
I
time
know,
is hard.
I know. One of the things that makes this easier is connecting emotionally.
Yeah.
The more you try to do verbally, the more you try to be clever, 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 clever.
Hello?
Maybe that works on stage
Hold on.
sometimes, but it doesn't really work here. The emotional stuff is what will connect you here, and what will make this viewable, and not just an exercise. Don, what have you got? You get the last
I
word from
I think it
Alcatraz.
might be. I think it might be the length of time that the virtual has been going on because of COVID, as opposed to it just happening without that impetus. That I'm getting bored. I don't mean here and now, but I just kind of mean in general. I'm getting bored watching really argumentative scenes. Now, I know I have my toolbox. I know how to get out of an argument. I know how to twist an argument, all that. But I'm actually watching more stuff and seeing it's like, and I'm just, it's lost its power, I think,
Yeah,
on me.
yeah. It should.
Um,
It should actually, because
right?
at my theater, what we've been doing recently, at my team anyway, we've been purposely doing scenes where we agree, not necessarily agree, but where we're on the same side. We're not enemies, and
Yeah.
we care and all that stuff. Not because it's nice, but because you actually do build more that way. And we've been doing entire narratives like that. And I just wanted to see what would happen if we did that, and everything was so much better. And I don't mean that from a unicorns and rainbows thing. I just mean that literally everything was better because instead of getting up on stage tearing everything down, we were getting up there and building stuff up, and it just worked better.
Mhm.
So yes, I hate that too, and it's what you see a lot of improvisers default to. You're the worst camp counselor ever. Well, you're the blah 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 blah. Well, you shouldn't have been blah 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 blah. Blah.
Now
And
the caveat is fun arguing,
yeah,
like fun arguing that shows the relationship between the two people. That's
yeah, sure,
that
yeah. As I said, it's not just about agreeing, but it's about being what do you call it?
Affected by each other?
simpatico,
Yeah, caring. Just
caring.
yeah. You can be people who care and still disagree, but it's not just bickering,
Right.
which gets so old after a while. It's just what
Well,
people do.
you don't know me well enough to have an argument with me. I mean, we have to have a relationship enough to be able to feel comfortable enough to have an argument. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Well,
in
I think
the
I think
real
you're
world.
I think you're absolutely wrong.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. That was just an argument. I was just picking an argument with you because no, I'm just kidding.
And I
That-
knew
that's
it. That
true.
was kind of a fun way
Yes.
of arguing between.
Yeah. Well, another way to argue is to be on the same side, but
Yeah,
to be incorrectly on the same side.
right.
To think
right.
you're both talking about the same thing, but
Yeah, no, it's you and me against the rest of the world.
yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly. No, it's you and me against the rest of the world.
That's what I just said.
No, well, you said that,
No,
but I didn't.
you
say that's
said-
not.
no,
well,
that's
what
what
I
I
said was
said.
similar
I
to what
said
you
that
said.
before
Well,
you.
we agree. Let's agree to disagree.
Okay,
Um,
let's.
So that. Thank you. I'm sorry that I was late, but the power is what the power is, and it's all back now. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Tom. Thanks,
you.
Tom,
everyone.
so much
Thank you,
for
Tommy.
Thank you,
Have a good time. Have a
Tom.
good weekend.
Thanks,
Great
Tommy.
day.
Bye.